What's going on with all my money motivated stars, man? You know what I'm saying? We finna talk about quality over quantity. I just read something on Shade Room where they was talking about the Stanley Cups. And yeah, I know I did a video on the Stanley Cups like a year ago, like how they was doing all that promotion, what we call propaganda to get people to buy those cups. They was setting cars on fire, sticking the cups in afterwards, acting like the cup was just in there during the whole process of the fire. Cause now it comes out to be fake. Like I've been said before this even was reported. Like I saw this on Shade Room. They were saying a certain brand of the Stanley Cup, when it reaches a certain type of temperature, you know what I mean, or it gets hot or left in the car, whatever, it shrinks. So when people drink it, the lid comes off and it's burning a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I never knew nothing about the Stanley Cups like this. So I'm thinking like it kind of. Now I'm guessing like they sell certain type of cups that keep the temperature, you know what I mean, whether it's hot tea or whatever, or whether it's iced coffee, you know what I mean, it keeps a certain type of temperature. So me just using my sense, just saying there are those type of cups, you know what I mean. So a lot of people are getting burnt and they got a recall on a lot of those Stanley Cups, you know what I mean. And I just made this video to tell people that's why you shouldn't like follow trends. I know this like not like a real big trend or not such a dangerous trend that people think they shouldn't follow, you know what I mean? Like, okay, some people might be coffee connoisseurs or tea connoisseurs. They want the best cup possible. But whenever they doing a promotion like this, when certain items, that's when you should not be looking at them. Not to go get them, because 10 months ago, they was talking about how the cups had lead in them, you know what I mean? And the company came out and said, well, we do make them with a little bit of lead in them, but it don't seep out, you know what I mean? But there's other healthy alternatives you can make without using like lead with cups, you know what I mean? Because we already know what lead does to the brain, damage the brain cells, it can give you high blood pressure, mess up your reproductive organs, you know what I mean? Lead is very, very damaging on the body. You can die with a certain amount of lead, you know what I mean? But they constantly put all these chemicals and toxins in certain items, so you'll just be a sick human being, you know what I mean? Because they can put a quantity in one of these items and just kill off humans, but it won't be no fun to them, you know what I mean? Like, their system doesn't work off just killing us, you know? Even though they kill some people off certain times, them killing off the whole population, they won't have nobody to play the game with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how slave stuff work, you know what I mean? If you ain't got nobody to boss around, you kind of not gonna kill off all the slaves like when slavery existed. If that was to kill off all the slaves, it wouldn't be no fun. Who they gonna boss around? You know, you feel what I'm saying? It don't matter what race or what animal, whenever you trying to conquer a certain type of species, you don't do that by killing them off. Then you have nothing to do. You feel what I'm saying? You either poison them, you scare them to make them, you know what I mean, obey you. You kill by to set an example, you know what I mean, to keep that fear in order and keep people structured in the way you want them to behave, you know what I mean. So that's why a lot of killing does go on, you feel what I'm saying? But they don't want to just kill us off like this. This is a game to them, you know what I mean. It's like Monopoly, and this is like the Hunger Games, the movie they I saw, they called The Hunt, you know what I mean. They play a game with humanity, and it's all about ingesting less poison as possible, because yeah, we can eat fruits and vegetables, you know, we can grow our own. You're gonna just be more healthy than the average person who getting their fruits and vegetables from the store, because the stuff that you're growing too, it still has a little bit of poison in it, you know what I mean? Like, we just gotta be realistic about it, you know what I mean? So it's about just intaking less poison as we can, because even when they spray them chemtrails in your garden, you know what I mean, all those that mist from the chemtrails is coming down, you know what I mean, and it's coming onto the plants, coming onto the soil. That's why America has a lot of bad soil, but you still can find some places where they have rich soil, you know what I mean, because a lot of this stuff that they spray, they come through with the truck spraying stuff. It's just like, even if they didn't spray chemtrails and all this stuff at this point, even these cars that come down your street smoking, the exhaust fumes, you know what I mean? That stuff getting in the air. These plants are inhaling it. You know what I mean? Like, plants actually breathe fruits, strawberries, all that, they breathe, you know what I mean? They have pores. So when a car comes down the road, smoky and all that, because they need they tailpipe smoking, fruits, trees are inhaling it too, you know what I mean? It's just like the trees we have around, some of the trees are made for sucking in pollutants and purifying the air. You feel what I'm saying? But every tree doesn't have that mechanism. Every plant doesn't have that mechanism to, you know what I mean, transmute their energy and make it more positive without getting sick itself. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the plants we eat are mildly sick too. But like I said, it's all about ingesting as less toxins as you can. Fasting, you know what I mean? Smoothie diet, you know what I mean? Smoothie fasting, liquid fasting, you know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, man, don't follow the trends. I don't care if it's a new cast iron pot, you know what I mean, or whatever they're trying to promote. Whenever these people are trying to promote something, and people on TikTok, especially when TikTok get a hold of it going crazy, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, TikTok can teach you a lot of stuff. Because there's a lot of people on there talking about spiritual things, how to start a plant-based diet, you know what I mean, or a healthy diet, you know what I mean? So we just watch what you consume. And if you see a lot of these social media platforms picking up and it's becoming popular and it's a mainstream company, or it's, you know what I mean, something, you feel like you should research it, man, because all these people, they doing quality over quantity, you know what I mean? None of their products are going to be designed for the betterment of humanity. So you just pick and choose what you can get that's gonna work for you. Cause I drink out of 90% mason jars, you know what I mean? Cause I juice like, I ain't gonna lie, like not 85% of my diet or whatever my way of living is juices and mason jars. You feel what I'm saying? And when I do drink out of bottled water, it's either Wakia or the Aquapana, or, you know, sometimes Eternal. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like sometimes I really don't care, because I'm not finna just be focused on like, I'm gonna do it sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? But with all these different products, the popularity of them, we gotta look past the popularity and just, you know what I mean, focus on what's gonna benefit us the most. You feel what I'm saying? Because it ain't really even get the promotion on those items, them Stanley Cups getting sold. It wasn't the recalls or having lead in those cups wasn't as big as the promotion when they was trying to sell those cups. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't even hear about the Stanley Cups having lead in them. You feel what I'm saying? But if you go type on YouTube or Google, you will see plenty of articles where they was talking about people was complaining, people was getting sick just by using those Stanley Cups. But we heard the promotion of and the propaganda of Stanley Cups more than we heard the recalls and the bad, you know what I'm saying, side to the cups. You feel what I'm saying? So just know that they gonna put out all the good things. You gonna hear about the good side of everything, every product they using. But when it comes to the recall, they're gonna be kind of quiet about that. You feel what I'm saying? So if y'all like the video, man, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, share whatever y'all want to do. But you know what I'm saying? Just be cautious on what you consuming and the propaganda you witnesses online. You know what I mean? So y'all be blessed on walking that smoke.